there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And now the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot. Ball was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And the back now goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. It's the running back in the flat. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Volunteers keep the football on the move. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He lets it go. Caught with room to run. Touchdown, Vols, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for the defense. The back's got him. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bruins, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's past 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And the Volunteers have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks into the clear.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. Christopher, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's the first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
UCLA. There was no catching him that time. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Good throw. Catch made. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Great swings at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
And the ball's moving quickly down the field here. Off the play fake on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The ball is lining up here on first and 10. Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that play just opened up and allows this back to take it all the way to the end zone. Typically, he doesn't have the speed on these longer runs, but that time, with the vision and the play opening up, he's able to take it all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense takes the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a strong stiff arm. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. And he's got it again. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the handoff. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the right here. No way to run up the middle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Toss it to the back, running left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Bruins.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. This time a completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Hand off to the right side. As the first down is still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, smart the ball to 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Past the 30. Will not be brought down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And the gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, and a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On the toss play, runner moving left. Breaks free. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely leaked the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, UCLA.
They get the second half started with their running play. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Bentley. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Dumps it down to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Volunteers are going to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. And they jump on top here in the second half.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. He wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? The shotgun running play call. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. UCLA offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Finding space at the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch. All the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Motion now from the tight end. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Goal line formation for the defense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick. UCLA on top here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get into the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The ball is looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Here's the option play. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he knocks through the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got a man down the middle. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Bruins. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And looking to throw now on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. That one is straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. UCLA offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. QB bootlegs here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important third down attempt for this offense. right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Bruins will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
First play of this drive now from the 35. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for a late deep throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pass rush closing in. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Vols. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
But they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Finding some room at the 25. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown. And this game alone, this guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Point try coming now. Extra point puts him up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. Picks it up himself and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. He'll throw it now. It's caught in the crossing pattern. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Completion makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and